Sanskaram University, where cutting-edge technology meets the promise of world-class education. Sanskaram University, education with values.
भारत पाकिस्तान तनाव के बीच अमेरिका के साथ भारत के रिश्ते भले ही तल्ख हो गए हों, लेकिन हाल फिलहाल के दिनों में भारत दौरे पर आई अमेरिका के वाइस प्रेसिडेंट J.D वेंस की पत्नी उषा वेंस का एक इंटरव्यू सामने आया है, जिसमें उन्होंने भारत को लेकर खुलकर बात की है। इस दौरान मोदी को लेकर दादाजी का भी जिक्र किया है और क्या रहा उनके बच्चों का भारत को लेकर अनुभव, उषा वेंस ने सब कुछ खुलकर बताया है। आप भी देखिए कि आखिर क्या कह रही है उषा वेंस। इस बीच आपको ये भी बता दें कि उषा वेंस भारत के आंध्र प्रदेश से ही हैं और भारत पर बात करते हुए उनका उत्साह साफ तौर पर देखा गया है। तो सुनिए उन्होंने क्या कुछ कहा।
Think about your relationship with J.D. and you think about going to India together. Can we talk about that trip a little bit and what did it mean to you, to your family, to your kids? Key takeaways. What was the Prime Minister like? We hear there was a puppet show, but you know what I'm really after? I'm after everybody in this audience getting to know you because I believe you're fantastic. I think you're going to be so good for our country as a role model in many ways. Share a little bit how that trip went in a way that everybody here gets to know you a little bit more, if we may.
Of course. Well, I mean, it was, I think I told an Indian publication this, it really was the trip of a lifetime for us. My children had never been to India, what with the pandemic and, you know, JD's entry into politics and all of that. And so they'd grown up just knowing so much about this country, the stories, the food, the relationships with grandparents and friends, but they had never actually seen it. So it was just sort of mind-blowing from their perspective. And then for me and JD, I think it just could not have been any more special. We had the opportunity to see some of the greatest sights in North India. We're looking forward to our next trip and trying to get to the parts of the country where my family is from as well. Mm-hmm. And it just was sort of one hit after another, right? The most incredible food, the peacocks that we got to see everywhere we went, getting to see the Taj Mahal in the morning and appreciate it as the sun was just sort of coming up and the cool skies and blue skies over in the background. And of course, as you mentioned, meeting the Prime Minister, that was really very special. We'd actually had a chance to meet him before. And it's funny, my kids saw him. They were sort of sleep deprived in Paris, and they saw an Indian man with a white beard and white hair, and they just put him in the grandfather category immediately. So they are very into him. They just love him. And he really cemented his status by giving our 5-year-old a birthday present that day. So when we were able to visit his home, they just sort of ran up. They were hugging him. He was just incredibly kind and generous to them. And I think it was a very productive conversation for JD and the Prime Minister, of course, but also I think it was a real opportunity for us to kind of cement that personal relationship that they have, which I think is only to the good. And as you mentioned, there was a puppet show. That was a particular highlight with sort of puppeteering from all over the country, including from Andhra Pradesh, where my family is from. There were bits from the Ramayana. There were sort of comedic bits with animals, and it was a huge hit. My kids have been trying to recreate it at home with construction paper, which is